What's up, guys? It's Ty here, and today I have the Week 7 recap here for the 2018 NBA season. I guess you could say 2017-2018 NBA season. Whatever. I'm going to try to get a little bit quicker through this one, guys. I am kind of tired. I'm probably going to try to get to bed early tonight just to get, recharge myself for the week. I hope you guys understand. But let's get on with it. The Detroit, I think we already went over that. The Detroit Pistons did beat the Boston Celtics 118-108. Andre Drummond had 26 points and 22 rebounds. Holy moly, a 20-20 game. Pretty good. Marcus Smart had 23 points for the Celtics. The Indiana Pacers beat the Orlando Magic 121-109. Nikolai Vucevic had 16 points and 12 rebounds, and Victor Oladipo really having a great season so far. Had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Cavs have won 8 straight. They beat the 76ers 113-91. The King, LeBron James, had 30 points and 13 rebounds, and Joel Embiid, though, double-double with 30 points and 11 boards. Dang. The Portland Trailblazers beat the New York Knicks 103-91. The Knicks had a 27-point fourth quarter against the 13 points scored by the Trailblazers, but it was a little bit too little too late. Damian Lillard had 32 points for the Trailblazers, and Kristaps had 22 and 7 for the Knicks. The Houston Rockets beat the Brooklyn Nets at home 117-103. James Harden finished the game with 37 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, 2 assists shy of a triple-double. And Isaiah Whitehead surprisingly led the scoring for the Brooklyn Nets with 24 points. Wow. The San Antonio Spurs without Kawhi Leonard, who is returning soon. I'm so happy that's happening. They beat the Dallas Mavericks 115-108. JJ Barea led the scoring for the Mavs, another weird leading scorer. And LaMarcus Aldridge had a double-double for the Spurs with 33 and 10. Really good game from him. The Kings beat the Warriors in the Oracle. Can't say that many times during a season, but yeah. Warriors lost. Willie Cauley-Stein had 16 points, 8 rebounds, or 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Patrick McCaw had 16 points for Golden State. Another weird leading scorer. And the Los Angeles Clippers beat the Los Angeles Lakers 122-118. Blake Griffin was injured in that game. Not good for the Clippers. Most of their roster is hurt now, so that's not very good. But Lou Williams, though, 42 points for the Clippers. Dang, what a game. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 29 for the Lakers. Some high-scoring games there from those shooting guards. Now on to Tuesday's action. We had the Cleveland Cavaliers beating the Miami Heat 108-97. Cavs on a 9-game winning streak. They cannot stop trying to be like the Celtics, but they're not. Bam Adebayo had 19 points for the Heat, and Kevin Love, 1 rebound short of a double-double, but 38 points. A great game from Devin Love. Oh my God, look, Devin Booker. Kevin Love. That actually rhymes. I just realized that. The Phoenix Suns beat the 3-16 Chicago Bulls 104-99. Devin Booker had 33 points and 9 rebounds, 1 short of a double-double. And Chris Dunn from Providence, the second-year player, had 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. He's starting to come into his own up in Chi-Town. The Washington Wizards, without John Wall, beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 92-89. Otto Porter had 22 points and 8 rebounds for the Wizards, and Karl-Anthony Towns had 20 points and 17 rebounds for the Timberwolves, but it was not enough. The Utah Jazz beat the Denver Nuggets, the Paul Millsapoulos. That sounds funny. Denver Nuggets. Gary Harris had 18 points for the Nuggets, and Derek Favors came up 1 rebound short of a double-double. He had 24 points. And then the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Golden State Killers, a.k.a. the Sacramento Kings, 112-87. Giannis had 32 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, and Garrett Temple, another weird name, had 18 points for the Kings. On to Wednesday. A lot of games played on Wednesday. Typically, games are always played on Wednesday, it seems, in the NBA. The Detroit Pistons, they beat the Phoenix Suns 131, high-scoring affair, to 107. Greg Monroe had 14 points for the Suns, and Reggie Jackson had 23 points for the Pistons. The Magic beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 121-108. Aaron Gordon had 40 points and 15 rebounds. Jesus, what a game. Russell Wilson's 37. Russell Wilson, oh my God, I'm tripping over my words. You guys can't tell I'm tired, huh? 37 points for Russell Westbrook. There we go. 11 rebounds and 5 assists, but it just was not enough. 76ers beat the Wizards 118-113. The Wizards had a 48-point fourth quarter, but they were a little bit too late right there. Kelly Oubre Jr. had 22 points, 7 boards for the Wizards. And Ben Simmons, man, 31 points and 18 rebounds. What a game from the Rook. The Knicks may have won the game, but they did lose Kristaps Porzingis to an ankle injury, but they beat the Heat 115-86. Kelly Olynyk, bless his heart, former Celtic, he had 18 points for the Heat, and Enes Kanter had 22 points and 14 rebounds. Nice double-double from him for the Knicks. The Toronto Raptors beat the Charlotte Hornets 126-113. Dwight had 22 points and 10 rebounds, and Kyle Lowry 36 points. God damn. Pardon the language. The Rockets, man, they beat the Pacers 118-97. They are on a 6-game winning streak. Thaddeus Young had 23 points for the Pacers. James Harden came up 2 rebounds short of a triple-double. He had 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists. The Timberwolves got back on track. They beat the New Orleans Pelicans 122-102. Andrew Wiggins had 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists for the Timberwolves. And Drew Holiday led the scoring for the Pelicans with 27 points. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Dallas Mavericks 109-104. DeMar Carroll had 22 points for the Nets, and Harrison Barnes had 17 for the Mavs. Spurs beat the Grizzlies, who I think have lost they've lost like 11 in a row. They've lost so many in a row. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. The Grizzlies have fallen. The Spurs beat them 104-95. Tyreek Evans, who always leads the scoring for Memphis, he had 22 points. And LaMarcus Aldridge, man, had a 41-point night. He's really flourishing without Kawhi Leonard. And then the Warriors beat the Lakers in OT 127-123. Kevin Durant had 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists for the Warriors. Brandon Ingram had 32 points for the Lakers. Thursday also has itself a pretty nice slate of games. The Boston Celtics beat the Philadelphia 76ers. They did not have Joel Embiid, though, but hey, win's a win. 108-97. Ben Simmons had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Kyrie, he dropped 36 in the win for the Celtics. Let's go. Cavs have won 10 straight now. They beat the Atlanta Hawks 121-114. LeBron James had 24 points and 12 assists, double-double. And Dennis Schroeder had 27 points for the Hawks. The Nuggets beat the Bulls by 1 point. They won 111-110. Will Barton won the game with a reverse layup. He also had 37 points for the Nuggets. What a night for him. Chris Dunn had 19 points for the Bulls. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the Portland Trailblazers 103-91. Chris Middleton had 26 points and 7 rebounds for Milwaukee. And Yusuf Nurkic had a double-double for Portland. He had 25 points and 11 rebounds. Then the Utah Jazz beat the Los Angeles Clippers 126-107. Alex Burks had 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists for Utah. Austin Rivers, who is getting a bigger role with all these injuries, he had 25 points for the Clippers, really stepping up. On to Friday. Friday's had itself a lot of games as well. The Warriors beat the Magic 133-112. Kevin Durant had 25 points, and he also got ejected. Don't forget about that. All these ejections going on this week. LeBron got ejected. Kevin Durant got ejected. Sean Livingston got ejected last night. And I'm missing one. Who got ejected? I'm missing somebody. My gosh. I forget. Oh, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis also got ejected. So everyone's getting ejected, guys, left and right. And Aaron Gordon had 29 points for the Magic. The Washington Wizards beat the Detroit Pistons 109-91. Andre Drummond's 14 points and 17 rebounds were not enough to beat the Wizards. Markieff Morris led the scoring for them with 23 points. The Toronto Raptors beat the Indiana Pacers 122-115. Victor Oladipo, 36 points. Dang. And DeMar DeRozan had 26 points for the Raptors. Miami Heat moved to 500 on the year as they beat the Charlotte Hornets 105-100. Marvin Williams, another surprising leading scorer. He had 16 points for the Hornets. And Josh Richardson had 27 points for the Heat. Hey, look, the Bulls have lost another game, and the Kings beat them 107-106 in a really close one. Zebo had 25 points and 13 rebounds for the Kings, and Jerry Grant had 17 points for the Bulls. Hey, the Spurs beat the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies lose again. And the Grizzlies, they've lost 10 in a row. Wow, that's insane. Monty Ginobili had 11 points and was a leading scorer for the Spurs. That's really low. Marc Gasol had 16 points and 13 rebounds for Memphis. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 111-107 behind Paul George's 36 points and 9 assists for them. And Jimmy Butler had 22 points, 7 assists for the Timberwolves. And then the Utah Jazz beat the New Orleans Pelicans 114-108. Donovan Mitchell dropped 41 against them. That is so good. DeMarcus Cousins had himself a double-double, but geez, 41 for Donovan Mitchell. How about that? Have some of them apples. Geez, so many games this week. I'm tired. Oh, God. The Boston Celtics became the first team to win 20 games on the year. They beat the Phoenix Suns 116-111. Devin Booker's 38 points were not enough. Al Horford had a double-double with 14 points and 11 assists. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Los Angeles Clippers 108-82. JJ Barea had a double-double with 21 points and 10 assists. DeAndre Jordan had 14 points and 17 rebounds for the Clippers. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Brooklyn Nets 114-102. Dennis Schroeder, who seems to always lead the scoring for the Hawks, he had 24 points. And Spencer Dinwiddie came an assist shy of a double-double. He had 15 points himself. The Cavaliers, they get their 11th straight win. And then the Memphis Grizzlies get their 11th straight loss. That's kind of how it's been going for them. Tyreke Evans, though, man, 31 points and 7 rebounds and 12 assists, but nothing can dethrone the king. As in LeBron, he had 34 points and 12 assists, and the Cavs keep on rolling. The Philadelphia 76ers beat the Detroit Pistons 108-103. Tobias Harris had 27 points for the Pistons, and Robert Covington came 2 boards short of a double-double. He had 25. The Bucks beat the Kings 109-104. Zebo had 22 points for the Kings, and Giannis had 33 points and 13 rebounds for Milwaukee. What a game from him. The Denver Nuggets beat the Los Angeles Lakers 115-100. Jamal Murray had 28 points for the Nuggets. He also dribbled in front of Lonzo, got some people mad. I thought it was pretty funny, but that's just me. Brook Lopez had 15 points for the Lakers. And then the Pelicans beat the Trailblazers 123-116. DeMarcus Cousins had 38 points, and Damian Lillard had 29 for the Trailblazers. Great games from both of them. And then we had Sunday's action. We had the Orlando Magic beating the New York Knicks 105-100. Very close game. But Nikolai Vucevic, though, 34 points and 12 rebounds. Great game from him. He's having a pretty good season so far. And Enes Kanter had a double-double with 18 points and 16 boards. The Warriors throttle the Miami Heat 123-95. Steph Curry had 30 points, and Goran Dragic had 20 points. That's all I need to be said right there. The Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Los Angeles Clippers 112-106. Austin Rivers, who again I said who was stepping up into that role, he had 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. But Jimmy Butler's 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists were too much for the Clippers to handle. The Thunder have won 2 straight. They beat the San Antonio Spurs in a close one, 90-87. DeJounte Murray had 17 points and 11 rebounds. And Russell Westbrook had a triple-double with 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. And the Houston Rockets beat the Los Angeles Lakers 118-95. James Harden was 1 assist shy of a double-double. He had 36 points, 4 rebounds, and obviously 9 assists. And Kyle Kuzma, man, I haven't seen his name in a while. He had 22 points and 12 rebounds. And then that's it, guys. Basically, I mean, here's Monday's action. A lot of games here. We'll go over this next week. But as you guys see, the Celtics did win their 21st game. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks 111-100. Giannis had 40 points and came a rebound shy of a double-double, but Al Horford also came a rebound shy of a double-double and 2 assists shy of a triple-double. He had 20 points, though. So let's go Celtics. Looks like the Cavs are going to win their 12th straight. They're going to beat the Bulls 108-83. They're beating them right now. Kevin Love had 24 points and 13 rebounds for them. Looks like the Timberwolves are probably going to beat the Grizzlies. That's just my opinion. Jimmy Butler's got 26 right now. Warriors and Pelicans in a close one here. Jrue Holiday's got 32 points, and Steph Curry's got 27 points. That's a pretty good game. Mavericks are looking like they're probably going to beat the Nuggets here. Harrison Barnes has 18 points. Will Barton has 13. Pistons Spurs in a close one. Don't know who's going to win this one yet. Reggie Jackson got 20 points. Looks like the Jazz are going to beat the Wizards. Donovan Mitchell's got 15 points so far. The Hornets beat the Magic 104-94. Kemba Walker back in the lineup. He had 29 points. And Nikolai Vucevic only had 10 for the Magic. Not a good game from them. Man, a lot of games weren't even played tonight. The Indiana Pacers beat the New York Knicks 115-97. Willie Hernan-Gomez had 14 points and 10 rebounds for the Knicks. And Thaddeus Young had 20 points for the Pacers. The Suns beat the 76ers 115-101. Devin Booker dropped 46 points tonight in a great effort. And Ben Simmons had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Sixers. But Devin Booker's 46 points. That's really, really good. And then the Brooklyn Nets beat the Atlanta Hawks 110-90. Caris LeVert had 17 points for Brooklyn. And Dennis Schroeder, who always leads the scoring for the Hawks, had 19 points. All right, guys. So that is going to be it from me. Here are your standings so far. If you went on to enjoy the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube. If you haven't already, this is Tyler signing off saying, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. Later.